Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Alright, this should be fun, nothing like getting into a bit of controversy. And you know me and Jenna Ortega fans, we are the bestest of buddies, so let's dive in and have a laugh. Jenna Ortega breaks silence on Melissa Barrera's firing from Scream. I wish that we had a better sense of conversation. Jenna Ortega has broken her silence on Melissa Barrera's firing from Scream 7. Last year, the Sam Carpenter actor was dropped from the seventh movie in the franchise, reportedly over comments she made on the Israel-Palestine conflict. While Ortega didn't name Barrera specifically, the actor spoke in a new interview with Vanity Fair about Hollywood's attitude to the conflict while addressing her co-star's firing. "The business that we work in is so touchy-feely," she said. "Everyone wants to be politically correct, but I feel like in doing that, we lose a lot of our humanity and integrity because it lacks honesty. I wish that we had a better sense of conversation. Imagine if everyone could say what they felt and not be judged for it. If anything, it sparked some sort of debate, not an argument." She added, "Am I describing world peace?" Ortega herself departed from the Scream franchise following Barrera's exit, reportedly over scheduling conflicts, as did director Christopher Landon. In April, Barrera thanked fans in the wake of her being dropped, calling their support very beautiful and very unexpected. "Obviously, I didn't know what the reaction was going to be," she told Entertainment Weekly. "Seeing the love and the support from the fans, the people that understand that it's bigger than a movie. What's happening is not just about a movie, it's something deeper. I'm very grateful." The star added, "To see the support from the Scream fans, I just felt very validated. It was beautiful in that moment where I felt so lonely and scared and just in a dark place. The feeling lifted me was beautiful." The Scream movies are streaming on Paramount Plus. Woohoo. Have fun with that. God, this is a bunch of guff. Right, first of all, if you don't think jumping into a contentious issue is going to put you on one side or the other, I don't know what to tell you. We all have opinions and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're out entertaining, you kind of want to focus on that. I saw her in Abigail, if you saw my review on that, and to be honest, she wasn't remarkable. It's very mid sort of actor. Wasn't really impressed by her. That was a funny movie, but still, she's just meh. And she was your cardboard cutout, drug addict, final girl. You know what I mean? That sort of modern, I don't know what to describe them as, but it's, you've seen it in the Evil Dead remake. We've seen it in loads of movies. It's not a likable character. The Hellraiser remake as well. That sort of character, and they're just, yeah. It's been done 100 times. Like, there's nothing interesting about it now. Might have been at one point to be edgy or whatever, but there's no edginess in it now. Like I said, it's been beaten to death. But yeah, if you think you're going to wheel in on stuff, I could very easily sit here and give my opinions on a lot of things. And funny enough, it'd probably surprise you where I fall on one side of one thing and one side of the other. You know, we're all nuanced individuals. Hollywood is an echo chamber. I've said that before, and that's why they're shit. There's nothing really great coming out of Hollywood. It is the fast food factory. And let's be honest, that's why I'd like to see more independent creators. I'd like to see decentralization, just moving away from Hollywood and smaller companies set up, and maybe not living the lavish lifestyles those Muppets do, but just people being successful and different voices and opinions. In fact, having no political opinion sometimes. I don't know, man. It gets boring very quickly, and it's a dumb Yankastani thing as well. They are very cultish about how they think about everything. I blame wrestling myself. If you break everything wrong with conversation today, I blame wrestling. You've got the one set up as the heel and the other as the baby face, and everyone gets their placards and woo, blah, woo. And we had it back in the day with pantomime. You booed the villain, but nobody took it seriously. You laughed at the end of the day and you applauded them. The difference is with those up, they take it seriously like a religion, and they've transposed that onto every aspect of life. So everything has to be followed with an ideological cultish fervor. And that doesn't matter what it is, for, against, pro, whatever. What's the other thing? Yeah, pro, against, pro, anti. For Frank's sake, I need to learn to speak. If it's pro something, it's anti. It has to be followed with a religious fervor of a zealot, and that's the problem with conversation, is that you can't have one with idiots. You know, at the end of the day, that's just the way it is. And if she didn't realize that getting stuck into that, either one side or the other, was going to get her into a lot of shit, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she thought she wasn't going to get fired. Maybe she thought that she was protected, you know, because she was given one side of the argument. Was That's when Hollywood favors one side, and that's, you know, if you're in that sort of circle, you can say whatever you want as long as it's the one thing. But for some reason, what she said, but I don't even know what she said, because I've no interest in her. You know, she's not really an inspiring person to me as an actor. So yeah, but there you go. That's my 2 pennies worth. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of every issue boiling down to two camps, and once again, the dumb Yankastani baby language that's being imposed in the rest of the world, just because they're weak people and are so fragile and made of glass that will shatter at the first counter argument, or terse language, not even like crude language, but just somebody being terse and blunt and direct. You do that with a dumb Yankastani and they'll fall to pieces. You know, that's just the way it is. And why they expect the rest of the world to act like them is just annoying to me. That's how I feel about it. We've all got our own issues. We've all got our own arguments in our own parts of the world. I've lived in a place where it went too far, hence a 40-year civil war. So I know what it's like when things get out of hand. When somebody winds it up and, you know, it doesn't get stopped, that's the way when people stop talking and dehumanize each other, that's what happens. It'll never change as long as people are there and as long as people want to virtue signal and want to be part of a tribe and they want to be ideological. It'll never go away. It's part of the human condition. I think the difference is recognizing what it is, stepping back from it, finding your own moral compass in life. You know, we've all got different moral compasses with different things that we think's okay or not okay. And as long as nobody pushes you to break that and you don't push anyone else, we can find a way to get along. And more importantly, find the commonalities. You know, that's it. Just it only takes 30% commonality to be friends with someone. If you look at sports clubs, hobbies, societies, religion, you know, a lot of people there barely have 30% in common. And it's just that small bit that lets us get along. Should it be like a music artist? You go to like a music artist and you have all different people. The problem with today is everyone's falling this homogenous pile. So if you like this person, then you must be this, and the other. If you like that movie, you must be this, and the other. And it's boring. That's the worst thing it is. It's boring. And I can't be arsed. That's why I really don't get involved with celebrity stuff. I do it for this channel, and sometimes you get interesting little bits, but you know fine rightly, most of these articles I read out are absolute shite. It's just word fluff. And it's funny sometimes to call it out and read it and go, what the hell was that I just read? Like this one, this is just taken from another article. Like, she gave the initial interview in Vanity Fair, and this is just parasiting off it. I know I'm kind of parasiting off this, but at least I have the decency to read it out and put it in a different format rather than type, but they've just copied and pasted a few comments and then blah, blah, blah. What have they actually said here, or any insight outside of what was probably said in the original article? But that's where it is. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm not picking on your Jenna Ortega fans. Calm your wee selves down. I'm not picking on your precious Gemma, so you can go crawl back in your caves. But apart from that, let me know what you think. And until next time, to update my channel, do the typey clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.